Y'all, I am so sorry. I do apologize. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? I'm so sorry. My computer was acting up. Let me get my girl Monique Nicole in here, y'all. Thank you for your patience.
You're welcome. No problem. It happens to the best of
You
us.
too, Mo. It's not. I want to be considerate of people's time. So
No, it's okay,
thank
boo.
you. Thank you for
Things
waiting. I appreciate
happen.
it.
Happen.
Okay, y'all. We got a little bit to talk about. Now, if y'all saw the poll, right?
Mhm.
You remember last week on Monique's channel, I was not here for the reunion. But surprisingly, I thought it was decent. I thought the girls came and did what the girls needed to do. So, what did y'all think about the poll? Make sure y'all get into the poll, okay? We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Hey, y'all, thank you so much for your patience. Daria, Savannah, Tim, thank you so much. Monique Johnson, I appreciate you all. Let me go ahead and get Monique's thoughts on we're going to talk about Love and Merge DC. The only thing about Love and Merge DC, I only have like 3 things to discuss. It's like it's an hour show, but
Mhm.
there's never much to really discuss. Like when you want to get into the nitty gritty, it's always just, I don't know if their segments are just longer and it's not like a lot of cattiness, but the reunion, that is why I'm late, because the reunion is a lot of dialogue. So,
Ugh, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it because it's so much.
well,
I
I do have some
so
clips. I did get clips because I didn't do a lot of notes. So, but I don't have I don't have video. I have some distorted audio. It's kind of sped up, trying to do the little, the thing to
mm-hmm.
try to get some plot points talked about so we can jump in there and give our thoughts on it.
Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into Love and Merge DC. I don't want to jump into Housewives of Potomac, but I was just kind of surprised. So, I just thought I'd bring that up in the beginning. So anyway, pleasantly surprised. I think they're gonna be shady too. I see the shade written all, not just the cast members, not just the talent, the production, Andy, everybody's being messy. So I'm excited about that. There was a couple of good reads, and we are going to get into it, but we're going to talk about a little bit about Love and Merge DC.
Okay.
First on the docket, loved, loved, loved the the therapy session.
Oh, yes.
So needed, so needed, and I think it went fantastic. It went as good as a therapy session could have went.
Mm-hmm.
What you think?
I thought it was excellent. I really thought it was so good. It was so needed too. You can tell they both gained a lot from the session, and they needed to do this a long time ago. They should have been done this. They really needed a safe space for them both to sit and talk to somebody. They really did. And this is why I'm such an advocate for therapy. When people say, "Oh, I don't want to talk to a stranger," that's the best person to talk to is a stranger, especially an educated professional.
Right.
So I thought it was really, really good. I'm so thankful that little Jamie agreed to go and decided to do it. I'm very, very happy with the outcome of their therapy session for sure.
Yes, 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 yes. And I also want to give some kudos to Big Jamie, because
Yeah. I gotta give him,
it
yeah.
takes a lot, and I feel like this man's ego is so huge, that he definitely had to take some of the things that was being said to him either on social media, either through quick Quick and
Actually.
Ashley and things like that. So I think that he, even though I feel like he's one of those ones that don't want to, I really felt like he really did open up a lot. And I definitely want to commend him because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it for him. I did
I
not.
would either. He was very open. He was communicating well. He was listening well. I was really shocked. I
Yeah.
was shocked that he even wanted to go.
Yes.
So,
Yes. And the thing was about it is that all he had to do was to take accountability for himself. And then little Jamie followed suit.
mm-hmm.
How see how that happens? See
Yeah.
how children model their parents' behavior, and it may not be right away, it may not be in the moment that you want it to happen, but when it counts and when it's needed, you can pull and you can start to model your parents' behavior. And I believe in that moment, it
Mhm.
was so genuine, and it was I love the scene. It was so good. It was I just love seeing people go to therapy. Like it is so needed. And I don't want people to think going to therapy is like you're crazy. And there's another thing that they're using the wrong terminology. They keep saying mental illness. I just think it should be mental health issues. I
Mental
don't
health.
think that you
Yeah.
should put an illness on there, attach
Yeah.
it unless that there was definitely a diagnosis. And that's what the black community kind of thinks, that therapy is for crazy people, it's for this.
Mhm.
No, it's to keep your mind healthy and right and all of the things. So
Right. Exactly.
yes. Oh, look, she said I was in here tearing up. I know. I swear. I swear. And that's why I like when, I always say things about, my son and how I, try to do things, and I just keep my fingers crossed and I just pray and I have faith that what I do will pay off in the long run.
Mhm.
And it's just one of those things, and it really just comes down to that, because at the end of the day they are who they're going to be,
Mm.
so you can't change them. There's another thing, there's another element that by him having Big Jamie's name, that is a big expectation that little Jamie may have, like he
Yeah.
doesn't measure up to his
Mhm.
father. And all of the things, there's so many different things that he could be. you know
Analyze
were you
this.
able to catch the Carlos King and little Jamie? Oh, you
Yes,
said,
I did.
I should have sent it to you. I meant to send it to you because
I still
you probably
haven't.
wasn't going to seek it out, but it was so good. And I think he's getting it. You know what I'm saying? I think little Jamie is getting it, and I think Big Jamie is kind of getting it too. And so
Mhm.
it's not going to be overnight. It's going to take some time. I just
Right.
want them to trust the process. I want them to keep going. Um, hey, that's all I can say. Let's get to some of the comments. Okay, okay. Dr. Cunningham is up there with Dr. Francis.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. This was a big step. I did, I tweeted Big Jamie and just commended him on it,
Mm.
because it is a huge step. For one, a man, and for two, just the caveman in him. Like,
Yeah.
just old school.
Yes.
I really, just want to applaud him for that. Is
Yeah.
Yeah, we just not gonna take it lightly, because it could have went a whole nother way,
Could
and
have
I'm
went.
so glad it didn't go that way.
Mhm. Exactly.
I thought Jamie, yes, that's what I thought too. He was not going to take any accountability, and it forced little Jamie to do the same thing. So
Exactly.
I just love seeing that, and I'm just like, oh my God, do y'all get it? Like, I'm hoping somebody sees it. I hope that it's like just a model and a beacon for other people to see and relate to. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we keep trying to tell people accountability does not mean blame, shame, all of the bad things. You know, like, okay, all right, everybody has a bad day. Ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, yes, let's deal with it. Let's work through it. Let's get to the other side of it.
Yeah.
And I just, you know. Hey, Tamika.
Mika.
Yes, yes. I hope they, yes, it cannot be a one and done. Especially, especially when he's asking him about the ideations, the S ideations. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he talking about it's been a while ago. What's a while to you?
Wow. Right.
That's why it's always important that you know what somebody defines in their mind as a while. Because when I think like a while, I'm thinking like years ago.
That's what I thought.
This
This
man
boy
just
said
said
a month or
last
two.
month.
He said a month or two. Like what?
I was like, no, baby.
That's recent, baby. That's recent.
Right. I was just like, yeah, no, baby. No, no.
Yeah.
So, and I love that, you know, and I'm glad that it was actually a good fit for them because, you know, if anybody signs up and just pulls a name out of a therapist book or something, a list of names, you're not stuck with that person. If you don't gel with them, if you don't feel comfortable, you feel like they don't really understand you, get you another one. It's a process. It's just a process. So make sure you're talking to the right therapist. So just want to say that. And it seems like it's a good fit for them. And so
Yeah. He's an excellent. I would love to see him shoot.
yes, absolutely.
Him.
Big Jamie has two other children that are doing fine. One with a disability is doing well. If you don't obey your parents, there will be consequences. Yes, yes. And it's just that simple. You remember last week, LSW, when we were talking about how siblings are pretty much raised in the same household and they have different experiences and you know, stuff like that. You just never know. I know a set of twins that are the polar opposite. Have y'all seen those TikTok twins? The little small baby boys, and one of them is hell on wheels, and the other one is just so innocent. It is so cute to see. But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent or whatever. I really love the scene. But yeah, it really comes down to little Jamie not wanting consequences, not wanting to accept, you know, the things, even though he has some other issues that are, you know, at play. You
Mhm.
remember, it's more than one thing can be true at a time. You know what I'm saying? But at the
Exactly.
end of the day, you know, if you don't obey your parents, there will be consequences. And you know, I feel bad because Jamie did get caught out there, like, you know, saying some disparaging things about his son. And I hope he did go and apologize to him. You know,
Right.
I know he said it like in his confessional and stuff like that, but you know, a lot of times parents don't feel like they owe their children apologies, but I feel like you were out of order and
Mm-hmm.
mitigate some of these thoughts that he's having. Like his self-esteem is crushed.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel good about himself. So he really needs to pour into that boy in a way that he feels like he's worthy. And you know, and there was another, I don't know if it's problematic, but he said when he walked into the therapist, it was something that made me had like a red flag when he said my other half, like he called his, you know what I'm saying, it's still almost like this measuring stick that he's still trying to kind of hold up to him. And
Mhm.
that's why little Jamie feels like he can't be himself because he's too busy, or his father wants him to be like an extension of him, or live up to, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying.
Okay. I didn't even think about it like that. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So
I thought it was like sweet when he said it. I thought it was nice, but
Yeah. No, I
yeah,
think
nice
it's sweet
attention.
when couples say it. My better half,
Yeah,
my other half, like that.
usually couples say it. Yeah,
Yeah,
usually couples do say that.
yeah. But because he is the fourth actually, so there's a long lineage of the Tylers, the Jamie Tylers, and stuff like that. But yeah, that was one of them things. Like even when I was saying that, like living up to him, like I felt like that whole thing is like, And then he was like, I just gotta be a man. I just gotta be. What does that look like to you? You see
Mm,
what I'm saying?
mm,
You still have to keep on digging to see what does being a man to you look like. You know
mm.
what I'm saying? So they can't stop. They have to keep on going. So I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. Oh, I don't feel like LJ felt heard or seen. Yeah, like I said, he's that middle child,
Yeah,
that middle child syndrome, and then also to the yeah, and then the disability,
yeah,
Jason. He probably didn't. And he probably was acting out when he was younger to get
mm,
some kind of attention. Because what I noticed with children, it don't matter whether it's negative or positive attention, they just want some attention.
mm, yeah.
They'll take whichever one you give it to 'em.
Mm-mm.
Right. He did blame it on being drunk, right? And look, what Dr. Cunningham said, it's not an excuse.
And that
Like,
he sure did.
all right.
Like, oh, okay.
Right. Look, I felt attacked.
I felt it. Okay, I felt it. Shoot. Okay, let me straighten myself up real quick. Mm.
Right. Oh shit. Let me see. I guess wait a minute, I guess that is a while a 20-year-old talk. Yeah, probably. I think that there's probably some kind of no disconnect with us. Okay. So okay, what's the next thing? The next Y'all have any more comments about little Jamie, big Jamie, the therapy session? Kudos to them.
Mhm.
I really let me see. Do I got some applause to give them over here? I don't got no applause. I thought I had some applause over here. I ain't got no applause. Child, but I want to give them all of the applause for that in and of itself.
Yes.
So next on let me see, what else are we talking about on Love and Marriage DC? Child. I do remember the whole situation with the that was last though. I think
You want to talk about the sit down with Joy and
yes, that's the next one. The sit down with Joy. Okay.
Joy and
So
Sherelle?
I'm unclear on who called the meeting. I want to say Sherelle
I want to say Sherelle. Yeah.
because Sherelle and Raina was the ones that had the conversation, right? And
Yeah.
so that's where she got the information about Shady. Sherelle convened the meeting. Joy shows up, um, unimpressed, like this
Just
disengaged, like
very much so disengaged. Yeah.
I'm here so they won't fire me. I'm
ba-
here to get my check. That's what she was looking like.
Basically. Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all don't like Joy.
Ooh, not okay.
Joy is fake. I know. You know what, Mo? Me and you, we be on the same. I've been side eyeing her. I have been wanting to like her, but I have been side eyeing her
I
just
don't think she's fake. What makes her fake?
I don't know. They may be drawing this out for dramatic purposes about this story that we just can't nail down and how
And
I did not okay. First of all, I didn't like how she didn't take any onus of what she did say. Okay, maybe
exactly.
I didn't say
I didn't like that.
use the word shady, But when she got in the confessional, she was like, well, basically, that's what the hell I meant. And
Exactly.
then there was no clarification. Well, this is what I said. Bang, 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 bang. And I don't like when people are like hesitant with giving information. It feels icky. It feels like there's some kind of disingenuous going on, some kind of something at
Yeah,
play. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me what the hell is going on.
exactly.
Yeah. And then she was like, yo, she was like, this is gonna sound mean, but your clarity isn't my business. Now, honestly, I could see her giving her that. But I want to put it on Sherelle. Like Sherelle could have just asked her, "Well, what did you say?" Well, you didn't say shady.
So
What
what
did you say?
I was surprised that she didn't say that. I was very surprised, not in the moment. What I was surprised later on at DJ Quick's thing, that event,
Yeah,
I was surprised in that moment she didn't say, "Well, what did you say? What did you
right.
say?"
Because
Because
that's the next natural thing that you would want to be talking about. Because otherwise, we're talking in circles about semantics, and we still not getting to the issue. And that's what's frustrating me with this whole. That's why I say, are they dragging it out for dramatic purposes or whatever? Because I'm not feeling it. I'm not here for it.
I'm not here for it. It's getting
Okay. Because listen, Carlos, I'm gonna need you to. We need to get to it because it just didn't make any sense. And then for Sherelle to go back with all of that anger,
Yeah.
Elena, I was just
I didn't understand how she was so angry with Arena. That threw me off
like,
too. So
yeah, 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 yeah. So it definitely felt like a little. I don't know. Is it like some trickery? Like they trying to, draw this story out? I feel like that's probably what they're trying to do. What do y'all think? Let's see.
Joy said,
Joy said one thing about Sherelle and her husband, and when she get in the girl face, she act like everything is cool.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I'm just like, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, she was harping on one word, and
yeah.
when I tell you, she was like, shady means. I mean, yes, come
Oh, that
on.
was Arena. Arena was like the definition of shady.
Right, right. Hey, Tara.
You something something.
I know on one end I wanted to like Joy. Like I like her, but I can like you and I can still see you for your works. You know what I'm saying? I still got my good eye on you. It's like one of those.
Yeah, got my good eye.
And she been straight up. She didn't want to fool with her. She didn't. She didn't. But because everybody wants to intermingle with these different friend groups or whatever, child, they try
Mhm.
to be cordial. Child, if she don't want to have no dealings with her, let her sit on over to the side with the screw face and keep it pushing. Nobody cares about Joy Sherelle. It's too funny. All right, y'all. So what about quick? Quick getting I had pictures and everything. I just wasn't able to upload them because I got everything done for Potomac, but he did get
The
his
shit.
street name.
Hmm.
Was it November something was his day? They I guess did they give him a key to the city? I don't think they did. They do that or they just
Not the key, just the name.
Quicksilver Day and
Yeah,
gave him the name to the street or whatever,
yeah. Hmm.
which was very very cool. Um, Proud of him.
Yeah.
I like that some people say I've seen on Twitter, I've seen in spaces, because I follow the people who talk about the shows or whatever. And I've seen people give the comments that they don't like Quick because he feels like, what are they saying? They're saying something about he seems like he's too good, like he tries to, ah,
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't
He tries to be Mr. Goody Two Shoe, like
like
he's
looking down on people and
I don't see that. I like Quick. I
me
actually
too.
like Quick.
Me too.
I like him.
Me too. Me too. I think in the moment, I think sometimes people, if you notice, like sometimes I try to be mindful of the words that I say and stuff like that. I think sometimes people aren't like that. I think people just talk and maybe they use the wrong word, the inappropriate term. If I don't know what it is, I'm like, I can't describe it. And I'll try to, but if you put out a term like calling somebody's child bad, using comparisons, like these are the type of things that kind of make him look a little problematic. But for me, I look at the person's intention.
Yeah, me too.
And so, yes, you may hear these things come out of his mouth, but at the same time, he was always champion for little Jamie. So
Yeah,
maybe things might have came off wrong or you heard it wrong. And little Jamie, he is still in the process of getting his life together. So when little pebbles and rocks are being thrown, he's getting hit because he ain't got his shit together yet. So he's still kind of like, ow, like, damn, that kind of hurt. You know what I'm saying? So he'll hear these things. And, sometimes people don't like the truth. The truth kind of hurts. It stings sometimes.
yeah,
Like, I remember I had not a disagreement with my aunt, but um, she was saying something and said that somebody said that she worked at this place. And I was like, well, don't you work at this place? Like, it's the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't want people to be upset about the truth. Like, if it's the truth, it's the truth. Like, did they lie? She was like, well, no, they was trying to put me down. So you kind of know what the person is trying to do. Like if somebody says something and it sounds a little shady, like somebody was trying to put you down with trying to say, well, you just do this or something
yeah.
like that. I don't have the context.
That's
You know
ill
what I'm
intent. Yeah. Then they kind of have ill intent with it if they're trying to be shady
saying?
or take a dig at you or something like that. But
Right. Right.
I don't think Quick has ill intent.
Right. Me neither.
I just think he be talking.
Yeah, I just think he just doesn't choose the right words. I think he
Yeah.
has the best of intentions. It just comes out wrong. It
Yeah.
comes across wrong. It gets lost in translation. I mean, it
Mhm.
happens with him and Ashley all the time, and they are each other's other half, and so it's definitely a chance that people can misinterpret what he's saying. But like I said, if you give him a little bit more time, he'll usually massage it and he'll
Yeah.
kind of correct it of how he really meant and what
Yeah.
versus what he said.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't like that either because the thing is that we're talking about two different places in life, two
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 totally different.
different places in life. And so there is no comparison to that. Now I can understand, like, a lot of times, like, I feel like Quick wants to learn from wisdom. He wants to learn from other people's mistakes. He's seen how things are going and he wants to kind of make sure I'm steering him in the right direction. But I mean, that's all fine and dandy. But a lot of that puts added pressure on children. It makes them feel like they're doing something wrong and they not even doing. You remember when I was just talking about last week, Mo, when I was telling you how I stayed on top of Kevin because I thought that he was gonna make a mess, but he hadn't made the mess yet, and how I just kept on, like, and I was just like, is just like that. Like you kind of want to protect your children,
Mm-hmm.
making mistakes and stuff like that, and you want the best or whatever. But sometimes you just gotta let them. You gotta give them some room. That's all I mean, that's all I can say. But
Yeah.
yeah, I I definitely don't like when he compares them. So, hopefully, um yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes,
Overcorrecting. Yep.
yes.
Been there, done that.
Perfectly said, perfectly
Been
said.
there.
Yeah. And so that's what I'm saying. Like you in them moments, you may not do it in that moment, but after you take a breather and get yourself together, think about it and do something else different.
Mhm.
So let's talk about Raina getting buck.
Woo,
Ooh,
baby. With her bob. With her bob.
her ball moving and shifting and all that stuff or whatever. Okay. I didn't think she was gonna get that buck.
Me neither.
But
But Sherelle was coming at her sideways, so
yes, that too. But I also think that the producers be trying to light some kind of fire underneath them girls sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You need to bring it. You need to bring it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
do that for sure, but maybe not in this case. Because in my opinion, Sherelle was already getting routed up. She was already getting routed up prior to this meeting, prior to the event. She was already getting upset with the commentary that was being said about her husband. And
right,
you can tell in the meeting with Joy, she was trying to get to it. And so I think Sherelle just was already riled up. And like
right,
Monique said it, like she just kept harping on that one word, like girl, like
right, right,
jeez. That
right.
was funny. Yes, that was funny.
I think that was better than actually seeing it. I love the commentary, the confessional when she was saying
Yeah.
it. I thought that was really funny. Um did we talk, oh yeah, we already talked about Ashley and her what she's going through. That was last week. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it wasn't much. It wasn't much. I mean, hey, we already been talking about it for like 30 minutes. So I guess we can move on
Yeah.
to RHOP. Yeah, she is messy, messy, messy. She did an interview. I didn't get a chance to check it out with DJ Richie
Oh,
um
really?
today, I believe. I wasn't able to check it out though.
Mm.
But child,
I
she's a
have
mess.
not been seeing his stuff on my YouTube. My algorithm is something is off. I haven't seen his stuff in a while.
Right. Yeah, she went down the wrong road. And then Joy just sitting over there like like the whole conversation's about Joy and what she said, but they sitting over there fighting. So I'm sitting up here like, girl, what? I'm trying to figure out why y'all fighting over what she said. That she could
And
really
then she was just in the corner, just do, like just in the corner, like I'm like, what is this, Sherelle? You are making a fool out of yourself. Also, wrong place as well. I mean,
right,
a Quicks event, really?
right. The mayor was there. Like
Like, that was
acting
not
a
the
total
time of the
buffoon.
place.
Girl, no. No.
That was not the time of the place. Oh my gosh. But moving on.
Right. I'm sitting up here like shady. Girl, just say that's your man and you gonna stick by him. But my whole thing is like she can't she can't say she can't have no kind of feelings about Joy and a situation that happened prior to her even meeting her husband. Like, how do you think that you could tell somebody how to feel about something that happened way before you even came into the picture? Like, I'm trying to figure out what are you trying to what's going on? Like, there's nothing to talk about. I mean, you can't tell nobody how to feel. If the girl felt like it was some shady dealing going on, you don't know. You wasn't a part of the band. You wasn't none of that. So I thought she was out of order, but she coming in here trying to child spicing on up.
Hmm.
What y'all give the episode? I'm gonna give it a 8, and it's mainly for the therapy session.
Mm.
mainly for a therapy session.
What do I rate it? 7.5 or 8.
Okay.
Say, because I feel like it was still entertaining and a lot of stuff happened, and you know, there was some dialogue.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, just for the appreciation of the therapy session,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
go ahead and bump it up there because it's so needed.
it was
So,
definitely needed.
so needed. All right, y'all. So we're gonna move on over.
To Potomac.
Do I have the girl? Oh no, I'm about to say, do I have the background of them with
Oh, the reunion looks.
the reunion looks? Child, we got some segments. Don't forget to hit the like button before y'all leave out. I see people checking out. Just hit the like button. Catch me back on replay. Give us some clicks, some views, some shares, some likes. We're about to head on over to the Real Housewives of Potomac. And baby, what I want to say, oh boy, oh Ashley, darling.
Mm,
Oh, Ashley, darling. Oh, you got the raw deal, girl.
mm, 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 mm.
Let me get my notes. I do have some notes. We did start out with um Shady, the Reasonably Shady podcast playing.
Oh yes.
And I said that's when I knew the producers are gonna be doing some things. So
Hmm.
I was like, okay, I hear you. And they talking about the thing and all of that. And what made it so funny, and I'm gonna just go ahead and jump on in there and get to the part, y'all, because
or something. He slid his hand up her leg and touched her butt.
I heard Chris was out here giving like sexy eyes and grabbing booties.
But I said he made me uncomfortable. Can we agree, though, that it probably is not the best idea for a married man to be in a hotel room with a single woman? I don't think we should miss that message. So
huh, you don't say.
Hmm.
You don't say. You don't
sexually
say.
egregious things.
Ooh, you don't say that is. We're not missing the point that a married man is in a hotel room with a single woman. Out of your mouth, Robin, after the Reasonably Shady podcast plays in the beginning of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
They could have kept that audio, but girl, I'm telling you, the thing, it was like full circle because that whole point makes this point that she was making all the more stupider, if that's a word, stupider. She looks
Like a fool, like a loser, like an idiot.
irony, the irony.
The irony of it all.
Oh my goodness. I'm like, really, girl? Girl, go ahead. I'm gonna let you put your clown mask.
I
But
love that.
Robin, I'm gonna go ahead and let you have your clown mask. You could put it on first because they played your reasonably shady podcast. I'm gonna give it to you first. Then Ashley, oh baby, I'm gonna have to give it to you too.
Yeah, Ashley gets the clown for sure.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. So Robin asked about her marriage. She was like, oh no. Andy asked Robin about her marriage. Oh, you're a married woman. How does it feel? She was like, the same. And then she tried to clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about the cleanup?
I ain't think nothing about it. I want no cleanup. It wasn't no damn crime.
It feels great, but yeah. I was just like, girl, shut up. Karen in there like the I was cracking up. Then we get the Ashley's package, and baby, that package didn't do her any favors.
Nope.
It did not sh- play her in a good light. It
Nope.
didn't do anything but really let you know how ill prepared, how naive she was, and that's another reason why older men want younger women.
Mm-hmm.
Impressionable. They don't have the experience. They don't have the wherewithal to stand up and be like, yeah. So how we signing prenups, post nups, changing things, doing all of the things, and we think you got it going on, girl, and you walk away with no alimony
I can't believe it.
after he done cheated on you.
More than once.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I was just like, yeah. She did not bank on that lady with the receipts coming out. No, she did not. No, she did not. And I was just like, it just shows how, what is the word?
I don't even know.
Hypocritical. I think that's it. I think that might be the word, hypocritical. That she is to actually say that, knowing, full well knowing what was going on in her own situation.
She's still in denial, I think, about her situation, though. I don't think she's fully accepted it. Because the way she talks about it, it doesn't seem like she believes her own BS.
Right.
She believes the BS. She
That-
believes one, like she said. So,
Hey, Inga. Oh, safe travels, honey.
oh, you coming to ATL, Inga? Oh, yeah. Okay, boo.
What's going on? Is there something going on in the ATL? Well, you're heading there. If you're driving, don't be typing, girl. Be safe.
No, she at the airport.
Yes. So Robin asked her, when is the divorce? Because you know, in Maryland, you have to be legally separated for 1 year before you can file for.
Wow. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Ashley was saying.
Yeah. So she said she can file in February. She said she's filing. Child,
I believe it. I think that shit is over. It's done.
it does not.
Dating other people and stuff like that. Like it's done.
I mean, they're dating, yes, but I don't know. The whole key to the house, like, girl, no. We had Mad Day. No, you don't get a key to my house. You are a co-parent. You're not a spouse anymore. You do not have those types of privileges anymore. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to put it to you. I don't know what else. Child, he could be setting you up for the life insurance policy, girl. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that because it's Mad Day and anything can happen on Mad Day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true, but there is a small part of me that kind of understands for the sake of the kids and emergencies and anything that could happen. Like I don't know why a part of me call me naive, I guess, but
Child, what she need to go get the pad where you can unlock it from your mobile app and be like,
yeah,
access granted. But no, ain't no way in hell you gonna be but $13,000 mortgage that he's paying. I mean,
that's a lot of money.
it's his house. Basically, that's why he got a damn key, because it's his goddamn house.
That's true too.
And
Damn.
she totally effed herself in this whole. Oh my god.
All these years, I really thought the way Ashley would be talking and stuff, and that infamous scene a few seasons ago when they sat down and they were going over the prenup and stuff. I thought Ashley was doing the damn thing. I thought she was on top of it. But Michael either tricked her, put some stuff in the paperwork that she didn't know about, certain wording, certain verbiage. Yeah. I think she got bamboozled.
Yeah. But I honestly don't even think, hey, the Ghetto View. Hi, I appreciate you stopping by. I think the way that she is maneuvering, like even after she went to go speak to an attorney and got legal advice and still did the clean opposite of what she said, I don't think that she got bamboozled. I think she went in there with both eyes open and he pretty much used no Vaseline and got you, girl.
Well, there you
I don't know. She's very naive. Like
you said me, I'm naive.
No, she went in there with her eyes fully open, honey. I don't know.
I don't know what it is about the key thing. I just kind of understand it. I kind of understand the key thing. I don't know. I'm crazy.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm crazy. But that you said that's his house. That's his house. So is it really wrong that he has a key?
Right. Listen. And then the way she explained it about his investments with his old money prior to her during the marriage, I was like, girl, he got you good. He got you good. Well, let me go ahead. I do have a little snippet. We'll try to get through it real quick. I think it's just like a minute. Let's listen.
Get half of what he has?
No, man. It really just did not work out in my favor.
Wow.
Essentially, everything that Michael came into the marriage with is his. The money that Michael made that he then put into other projects later is all considered his because of the source of the money.
Getting anything from him outside of child support?
Yes. And a house?
What?
Yes, I get my house. I also have some language in my separation and divorce agreement about some safety nets in case I have some financial difficulties.
So like spousal support?
Essentially.
Nancy from Maryland said, Ashley, a few seasons ago, you called Candace the least accomplished on the cast.
You are the least accomplished person on this couch. Am I? You are.
This season, she has a flourishing music career. Well, you've continued to tell us you cannot pay for your own house or expenses without Michael. Do you still think she's the least accomplished, or is that you? Oh, that's mean.
Oh, sorry to my feelings, but I will say.
You can say it's me. Well, sorry.
It's okay, guys. I will say that I apologize to Candace for saying that, and I am an accomplished woman, and no one's going to detract or make me feel less than in any capacity. So, nice try.
I think it's funny that when I first joined this group.
Hold on, I got one question, y'all. She said that she's accomplished. What does she exactly do?
I mean, she's on a reality show. That's all I mean, she's a real housewife.
All right.
That's all she got. I mean, that's what she got. A real housewife and her former pageant stuff. Right? Yeah, who am I? I ain't accomplished shit. So who the hell am I? But she's on a reality show. She's a real housewife. She's getting a I can't say much because she got more money than me. So
we're not comparing to us. We are talking commentary about we're doing commentary on the girls, okay?
Well, I don't even know then.
All right. We don't know. Okay.
But are we gonna get into Candace's read? Because I feel
it's coming.
Okay, because I feel like that's a good topic to talk about, especially in the Black community.
Yeah.
That seems to be an issue with us.
Everybody talking, I don't know what she do. She don't do nothing, y'all. Let's listen. We about to get to the read.
And I was living in a home that my mother helped me pay for. Those who were here
had a lot to say about the way that my family took care of me. And you were one of those people.
When your mom is taking care, I'm in your mom's house right now. And I stand by the fact that I think as an adult, at some point in time, you do need to be responsible for yourself. I had a
you
spouse.
are not.
Your name was
But
not
could
on that
you have
home.
gotten that house without Michael?
I could have gotten another home.
But not that one.
That's true.
But the home that you have, that's probably what, about $2 million
more.
You could not have afforded on your own.
True.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
It's obviously a very sensitive topic for you still.
Well,
and that's
I was
possible.
maligned incessantly for seasons because of my generational wealth. And if you are able to attain the decorations that he put in these papers to distract you, you, I pray, will have that for your children, for the blessings that my
Darling,
family
you
has
best
bestowed
believe that
upon
my
me.
children, when they are
That's
30
all.
years old, will have a home
That's
in their
all.
own name. Best believe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Generational wealth. Now, there were two interesting things that Ashley tried to come back and say that I still stand on as an adult, you should have something you should be able to provide and do for yourself.
Yeah.
And I am still confusion on what exactly she does that she's providing for herself. You know?
I'm just so confused. And she shouldn't even speak about her kids like that in the future because you don't know what's going to happen. Talking about well, I hope that when my kids are 30, they're going to have their name, the house in their own name. You don't know that. You don't know what may happen down the road. You may have to help your sons. You don't know that.
Exactly.
And I'm so glad that Candace brought that up because people did comment on that. And I felt like one, it was a cheap shot. And two, it was just immature. I feel like, and actually ignorant because to me, as long as you practice gratitude and you're grateful, there's nothing wrong with your family helping you. If you're blessed enough to have family that can help you, that's a blessing.
Absolutely.
Instead of that's our ancestors' dream. Okay.
Instead of laying up underneath somebody, the crypt keeper with your legs to the moon, getting worms. Girl, no. No. I'd rather my mom, my well accomplished doctor parents, footing my bills than me laying with the crypt keeper. I act like I'm in love with this man, and then he drag you underneath the coal in your divorce, and you still protecting him. You still protecting him. Oh, you remember when I said something about Dean was hollering, saying, "Mommy, Daddy, stop hollering." She's still protecting this man, and he has dogged you out.
Yes.
No alimony, cheating on you, doing whatever the hell he wants to, but you still up here with your cape on. You got your cape on. He's going to be an amazing father and a co-parent and all of the things. Girl, he's not going to give you no more money. I'm for real. I'm like, girl, she still got the cape on, bitch. Burn it.
Burn it. But I'm so glad Candace read her. I am so glad that Candace brought that up. And not just for Ashley, for the other ladies too, because the other ladies tease her and make fun of her. And I just felt like her mom is helping her. It's not like her mom is paying for everything. Her mom was simply helping her.
Right.
Like, and y'all shamed her for that. So
right.
I didn't like it. So I'm so glad she spoke up.
Yes.
He pays the bills.
Save him. No, she really don't. He pays the bills, but I mean, that LLC is in his name. So unless you wanted to go into foreclosure, then okay, well, you on the hook then. I mean, not unless he gonna put her out. I don't think he's gonna put her out with the kids though. Yeah. But I don't know. Stranger things have happened. So. She need to get them lips together and say what you need, what you want, and don't be sitting up here trying to no. If we divorce, we're divorced, and whatever it is you want to go by this contract, whatever it is, then that's what it is. If it's in the LLC and you're responsible for paying it, then you gonna pay it. If you gotta pay child support for these two white kids, you gonna pay child support. You don't get no extra nothing. You don't get no extra niceties from me or nothing. Nothing at all. We're going to do what these documents say. And that's just
It's probably in her prenuptial clause. I'm dead.
it. What, to be nice?
Yeah, to defend him. In her head, it's probably.
Yeah. Not answer the cat. I don't know, child. I
13
don't know.
a month is so much. That is insane. That is a crazy mortgage.
Yeah, but it's very expensive up here. It's terrible.
That is so terrible. Like, oh my gosh.
Okay. So we're going to switch gears over to Mia. Because I think we done I done dragged Ashley enough. We done dragged her in the chat enough.
You did a good job.
Now we're gonna go over here and talk about Mia. And I really, you know, I really get confused when I listen to her. And I think it's because she lies so much that she doesn't even know what she said. She can't keep up with what she's saying. She doesn't know what she's saying. She talks
In circles.
yes.
It's so confused. You're always left confused and just like, hmm.
Right. People are asking direct questions. What were you diagnosed with? She was like, well, there are several situations that are going on. And I'm like, girl, diagnose it. They put that, look, they type it on the thing. It's a number and it has the diagnosis beside it. What is it? You getting prescriptions for what, girl? What? Say it. Like, I mean, it's medical. So you could just say it's my medical business and I don't want to disclose it because of HIPAA. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. That's probably what you should do. Okay. But at the same time, she just like, I'm like, girl, she just talks so much in circles. She's talking about sarcoidosis and all this other stuff, talking about rashes and lumps and tissues in the female organ, girl.
Yeah, the tissue with the female organs. I'm like endometriosis because that's what I had. Like, what you talking about?
Right, fibroids, girl. What? Like, what is it? Like, look, she lies so much. She lies so much. It's crazy. And you know, I always say it's really crazy when people lie for no reason. And she one of them people that lie for no reason. That's a dangerous person right there. And Giselle's another one of those. She's a dangerous person.
Oh my God, Giselle is so dangerous. Yeah.
Yes.
Very dangerous.
And then we're talking about financial issues, of course. Like I said, this health stuff. Okay, I guess the one situation we could talk about with the health thing, how Mia didn't have the same heat for Giselle, how she was questioning her, Robin was questioning her, versus when Wendy got caught on a hot mic.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That was very interesting.
Go ahead.
No, you're right. I mean, she didn't, Giselle, you know, the cancer, no cancer, you know, all that. And I know in the moment she not HPV. Oh my gosh.
That's how I say
I just lost my train of thought.
The same smoke.
It's not the same smoke for sure.
And then she want to get all buck with Wendy talking about, why couldn't you say it to my face? Well, nobody gonna say that to your face, baby, because it's having couth. You don't question somebody's medical diagnosis or well-being. If you say you're going through with something, I'm not gonna come and say I don't believe you because you're a liar. You're a proven liar.
Right.
Say that. I know it in the back of my head, but I ain't gonna say it.
He does have some couth, unlike Giselle, who has no couth. Cancer, no cancer.
Exactly.
So
nah. mad at it in one instance, but then you ain't mad at the reunion. Don't have the same smoke or whatever. So, just crazy.
And then her whole the business thing, I was so confused with the whole situation about her business.
Right.
But the girls were making fun of her. I was like, I felt a little bad when they was laughing at her.
Oh my
I
god.
was like, damn, y'all.
They were laughing at the part where she has 2 rental properties in North Carolina and she has the one in Potomac. And Andy is like, why are you renting so many properties? And she was like, because I'm bi-coastal. It was like, it's all on the same coast.
Same coast.
I was just like, oh me,
Lord.
baby. I just don't know. And she was getting a little frustrated. She got really upset. She got really frustrated, and she was like, because there was a barrage of questions coming at her. They were laughing at her and not laughing with her. They were laughing at her because they couldn't really understand what the hell was going on. And so they was asking so many questions. And here we go again, discussing at the reunion something that never was addressed on the season. So why do we have all these questions? Anyway, I don't like that. That's one of my pet peeves that we're discussing a reunion topic. I mean, a topic on a reunion where, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
Oh yeah, embezzlement.
Oh, we didn't forget about that. We didn't forget about the embezzlement. I could not believe that heifer said something about embezzlement on that couch. And did you understand that there was no smoke for her?
I'm like,
that is a crime.
Did Mia hear her say it? If they really be, Mia was all the way over here and Giselle was all the way over here. So I'm wondering if she even heard it.
Listen, I heard it.
Yeah. You need to fill out a W-9 to help you embezzle money.
Embezzle?
Yeah.
Embezzle?
Because you wanted me to
Embezzle?
I was helping her.
Embezzle? She's talking about embezzle money. Embezzle, bitch. Embezzle? Embezzle? Well, what money did you embezzle? Embezzle? I didn't.
Oh, I think you're on mute.
Look, listen, I said I heard it. Black China heard it.
Oh my gosh, that clip.
Oh, bitch, no.
So
when I tell you that my foot would have been on Giselle's neck for trying to even fan that flame, that word over to about my big girl, that is fighting words. Are you kidding me? That is a capital crime, y'all.
Yeah. You will go to jail.
She's gonna be having not only, and then she talk about she's publicly traded and all that stuff. Girl, the FTC is gonna be looking through your goddamn papers. Let Giselle I could not believe she did that. Do y'all think she heard her? I think so. Because I almost remember her even answering the question.
Oh wow, I must have missed that part. I wasn't paying attention then.
I was just like,
that's wild. Giselle gets away with too much shit for me. She gets away with too much. And I'm sick of the producers. She's like the little puppet. They protect her.
Yes.
I'm so sick of her.
I hate it so much. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. Girl, Do you hear what I'm saying? I don't need no problems from the FTC, the IRS, nobody. You hear me? And then she already talking about they broke and they living off their savings, girl. What? Embezzle? Oh, bitch, them fighting words. It would have been a Portia Kenya situation though on that on that stage. That bitch would have got dragged. You hear me?
Right. Jen Shaw and the Chrisleys. Yep.
Yes. Don't play with them. I'm trying to tell you. Don't you do it. Don't
Oh,
you?
we got a super chat.
Oh, hey, boo. Can't stand Giselle. Girl, thank you so much for the super chat, that girl. I appreciate you so much. Her boyfriend is always fake. Wait a minute, who's her boyfriend? Who we talking about? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Jen. Are we talking about Jen Shaw? She's born and she don't have a storyline. Oh, I missed that. I'm not following sisters. Jen Shaw, the Chrisleys. The Chrisleys are married though, right?
Yeah, but they going to jail.
Got a super check, y'all. Appreciate that. And then y'all. I think the last thing we need to talk about is Candace versus Giselle.
I think so.
Yeah. So I have a little clip. I may be doing some skipping through because it might be a little long. I tried to condense it, make it fast, but I want to just be able to hear what we needed to talk about. So I'll stop it and let's see. Let's see what we have here.
Added to this story the 15 different versions that she told to whomever would listen.
What did I say that was different?
You don't remember all the stories you told?
What did I say that was different?
Chris is a sneaky link.
He's complaining about his wife.
So he was letting me know he's not happy. Okay?
Maybe I was supposed to say, oh, I can make you happy.
He's a sneaky link. You're used to men trying to get with you, and you thought Chris was trying to see if you were with it.
Many a married man have tried me, and I felt like it was a situation in which he was trying to see if I was with it. And I apologize for that.
To whom did you apologize?
I apologize to you, and I'll apologize to him for saying
You
that.
did or you will?
I'm apologizing to you
When?
right now. And I will apologize to him for that term.
Okay,
Because I didn't need to say that.
She puts a little sauce on things sometimes. You put
No,
a little sauce on
not
it.
needed.
She
This
did.
is
She
the
did. It's the
most
fact.
incredible gaslighting
Feel
because
like
this was rooted
no.
in disingenuous behavior.
So
Nothing about this
you
was
think
rooted in
she
something.
never, in fact, felt uncomfortable?
No.
She
I
literally
feel
got-
like both
we
of
let
us,
her guess,
we got in
and
an
you told me
SUV,
this.
and the first thing she said to
Yes.
me was, Chris asked me to have a private conversation in my bedroom,
And you told me
I
that.
did not feel comfortable. Period.
That
That's
it was
false.
discussed with him as well. That was never the issue.
So the issue is
That
She talked about it on
she
camera.
waited until it was appropriate for her
Got it.
to earn her check. And now, because the question has been posed to the table, you all of a sudden want to slide in an apology?
No, I'm not sliding
Please
it in.
take
He
the
asked me-
apology and shove it up your ass.
Oh,
okay. Not
You
acceptable.
think it'll look good up there?
Shove it up there.
Ooh.
She said, okay, apology not accepted.
I just gizzard. She literally waited months until the cameras were rolling again to bring this on screen, on camera, on film. And that is effed up. Like Candace said, they hung out multiple times. They saw each other multiple times. You could have been said something, but you were trying to be strategic and wanted to make it a moment and wanted to make it part of your storyline. And that's vindictive.
Exactly. And then Ashley sitting up there talking about, she always puts a little sauce on it.
She does, and that's gonna get her ass beat one day. But she does always put a little extra stank on it. Every damn story anything that comes out of Giselle's mouth, she always adds an extra stank to it. And it'd be so far from the truth. It'd be so far from the truth. To me, she's worse than Mia. She's worse than Mia. She be lying. She twists stuff.
Right.
She puts 20 on 10. She does all
She
of
does
that.
it maliciously. And
It's
you
very
remember
malicious.
that's one of my things. Intent, the motive behind it. Mia just flies off at the mouth.
Yeah.
She's just a airhead. You know what I'm saying? Just like
ditzy.
Yeah. But no, she does it with malice intent.
I agree.
That makes her very much more dangerous than Mia. But
yep.
Mia, girl, you're a little case too, a little case study that we need to check out. Okay, y'all. I have a question, y'all. The Twitter streets, Candace, she is the shade assassin, and she said something about Giselle's dwindling uterus, wanting to be on TV, and people were dragging her about that because I guess it kind of felt like it was maybe female reproductive shaming, ageist shaming, or something like that. Did you see? And what are your thoughts on it?
I didn't care. And I'm someone who has had reproductive issues. I've had multiple surgeries. I've gone through it. So I was not offended. I was not offended by the dwindling uterus comment. I understand.
She deserves it. She really does deserve it.
She deserved it. So,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I've had issues, reproductive issues.
We're going to give her a pass.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, it's just Giselle's turn. It's Giz's turn because for some reason, I don't know if there's some kind of unspoken rule about her where she just goes along untouched and unscathed. I'm kind of lost about that. So I just don't even.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. Like I said, she gets protected by the producers quite a bit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, not offended. Okay, so I sometimes it's like selective outrage, and I think some people, and Giselle and Robin, they do have their stands, I guess, and so maybe the people that was making that noise were people who stand them,
right.
And but the average viewer who sees, like, I be trying to figure out what show y'all looking at because I just be like, I don't know. Right, she a producer.
She's a producer.
Oh, that girl.
She is.
She gotta be. And she's protected some kind of way. It's a mess. Her uterus was what I say about the truth. What did I say about the truth? Like, sometimes you can't be. Good night, Daria. We're just about done, honey. I was supposed to be doing the marathon, y'all. I only got one episode done. The rest is gonna have to be alive, and we just gonna roll with it. And I'm just gonna go through the episodes and just give my opinion. But I only got one pre-recorded one. Was not able to do. I had so much stuff to do.
So, are you going live tonight?
Yeah, I'm going live tonight. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to, if not, it's fine. But I will. Yes, please subscribe.
Ooh, thank you. Appreciate you, Monique. I appreciate you, baby.
Yes.
Please subscribe to me if you have not already. Please hit those like buttons.
Yes.
Please subscribe.
And you did BMF yesterday, right?
BMF yesterday. So y'all go check out my BMF review, please. Thank you.
Yes. Good night, Daria, darling. But before you get out of here, Daria, give us your rating of the episode. I thought it was good. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9. It was better than what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I told you I was optimistic about part 1.
Yeah.
Optimistic. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay. Yeah, I might give it an 8.5 because Mia's segment was in there. But I'm always here for a good Giselle dragon and Ashley, baby. Ooh, child.
Ooh, Lord. I wonder what Michael's doing.
Well, we already know 1, isn't here. I'm so oh yeah. Andy said that too. He was like, "This is Juan coming?" No, he's at work. Oh, I thought so. And so yeah, so
We got 8.5 and 9.
okay. We're all on the same page or whatever. So yeah.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Oh yes. Gizzard wanted to deflower. I said, girl, let me put it up here. Wanted to deflower Andy by 60. Now, baby, Giselle said, Gizzard said, I'm gonna be on this show come hook or crook. So if she's gonna deflower him by the age of 60, he said he's 54, right? So does that guarantee her 6 more seasons? Because she wanted to be the boo thing. He talked about that's an HR issue. Honey, I just didn't understand. Like, what was that? What didn't that feel so random?
Yeah, because I barely remember it.
It felt really, really random. And I was just, well, it was during a commercial break.
Okay.
So, you know, when they break and stuff like that. And so she was just like, she bent over to him and was just like, well, you know, I was just like, girl, what?
I heard him say HR issue. I did hear that. I remember hearing that, but I forget. I didn't hear what she said.
It's the desperation for me. Sure. I don't
Anyway.
No. He was like, I want to though. Andy is not gonna know what to do with no kitty cats.
Nah.
You go ahead and keep on playing with the bones. Because the kitty cat, she is random. But you know what? I'm glad she actually, because usually she don't even talk. If y'all notice, during the reunions, she be on mute.
She does. You're right.
And just be sitting there. But she did say something. And she said something else. She said, because y'all keep talking about me going after husbands and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, you do. Right. And I was like, your point is? I didn't even understand the point of her even saying it. Because I'm like,
you do in real life.
Right. And Andy don't want you, girl. He wants a young woman. If he was gonna get something, he might want somebody a little younger, girl.
Ew.
All right, Mo. Anything else you're doing on the channel?
Snowfall. I do not know when I'm cranking that out. Probably early next week because I have to still watch episode 2.
Okay, I haven't seen neither one.
Oh, really?
I went to go see Cocaine Bear last night, baby. When I tell you, I was cracking up.
Was it funny? It was good.
It was good to me. It was good. I love satires. I like crazy, kind of crazy. Girl, yes, looking like a white diamonds bottle, just like the white diamonds bottle. But Cocaine Bear was so good, y'all. It was so good. But I'm gonna get on this live at 10 o'clock, and we just gonna run through it, y'all.
Okay.
We're gonna run through it, and yeah. I guess this is gonna be 10. It's like 9. I need like a little bit of break, maybe 10:30. I might do 10:30.
We're gonna be late tonight.
Yeah, because I wanted to run into and do like kind of like a watch party and watch the new episode at 12 midnight.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was trying to do like a little girl, Monique. Cocaine Bear was so funny. It was funny to me. I think it's gonna be like it's gonna be people who don't like it and people who love it. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those. It's gonna be like, you know, it just depends on whether or not you like dark comedies and you know.
I see that type of humor.
Yeah.
Snowfall was amazing. I watched the first episode and I'm halfway on episode 2. So yeah.
I'm still not gonna be able to see. Are you gonna be doing Bel Air? Are you
I'm thinking about Bel Air. I'm thinking about it. About reviewing it. I'm definitely gonna watch it, but if I'm gonna review it, I'm still deciding.
Right. I'm thinking that I'm going to do a overall, like when it's over. I'm gonna kind of
okay.
Yeah, maybe do some kind of live, or you know, overall, like once it's over.
Okay.
I can't commit to keeping up because we got Power coming up.
Oh yeah, March. That's true.
Definitely doing Power, and I'm gonna do Snowfall. So
Yeah, that's true.
thank you so much, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all come back. We'll be on Monique Nicole's channel next week
Yep.
for reality TV talk. And so yeah. And I hope to see you. I heard it was good. I heard it was good. And I still can't watch it tonight because we doing BMF. Shoot. Yes, y'all. I did a trailer reaction for Power. I'm getting pretty good numbers on that too. So make sure you check.
Ooh, okay, make sure I check it out then.
Yeah. So yeah. So look out for some reviews from me, Cocaine Bear. And yeah, this marathon tonight. So look at my eyes. I still look tired, y'all.
Girl.
I got some choice words for some of these people though.
Oh, for BMF.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. Let me get my outro music. I hope everybody had a good time. I had a great time with you guys.
Yes.
Thank you, Mo, for hanging out with me.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Yes. And I will see you guys next time.
Bye.